My goal was to stay under 70, and I spent 62 at Lidl, and then I spent 8 at the Dollar Tree, so right around 70, which was my goal. So I met my goal. I'm very happy. And I have enough stuff to make. And I had to get extra stuff because I'll be juicing. So because I'll be juicing, I had to buy extra celery, extra carrots, extra apples, extra tomatoes, lemons, things that I don't normally buy, but I had to buy because I'll be juicing. So I think I did good. Pretty proud of myself. Pretty proud of myself. I'll show you the haul when I get home. This lady, we're like soulmates. She just doesn't know it. So here's what I'm going to try to do. So, Miranda 3-pack ramen noodle soup bowls. I'm going to try to use it on this. Save $1 when you buy 3 Miranda bowls. I'm going to try it. If it works, it works. I specifically bought for my weight loss, and my budget was $20. So I got these waters. They're just like the sparkling ice waters for 99 cents, but they're only 49 cents, but you can only buy them at Lidl. So I got a bunch of those because I lose 20 pounds just not drinking sodas. So I'm not drinking as many sodas. My brain thinks that these are sodas, though, so I can drink them. I cannot drink plain water because of my childhood. All I could ever have was water. So if I drink water, I gag. Legit, it's a thing, I swear. But I can trick my body into drinking these. And then this is what I got for juicing. I got a big old thing of apples, a big old thing of carrots, a rib of celery, a bunch of lemons, and I got ginger green tea. I couldn't find ginger root. I wanted it, but they didn't have it at either place. So I got ginger green tea. And this is for lemon water and green tea in the morning and in the evening. And then I will be juicing these things just throughout the day. And then this is leftovers, so I'll be juicing these too so they don't go to waste. And that's what I got real fast. I always buy carrots, celery, onions, mirepoix. I buy it every single week. I always buy eggs and I always buy milk. This time I bought bell peppers because I'm either going to make stuffed bell peppers or taco soup. I haven't decided. This is for the taco soup if I decide to do taco soup. I'm going to make zuppa toscana, so I will need the kale and the heavy whipping cream. 3 of these sausages will be for that. I'm also going to use my big bag of potatoes. 2 of these sausages will go in with my spaghetti. The other half of this will either be stuffed bell peppers or taco soup. Let's just say taco soup for the interest of brevity. And then chuck roast will turn into beef stew with this and the potatoes. This is for the spaghetti. I got these seasonings. I got bananas because who doesn't need potassium? And then I had to bring this poor baby home because it was going to die. Look, y'all, it's dying. It's a basil plant. He's dying, though, so I have to bring him back to life. But there we go. That's what I got. I'm going to make spaghetti, taco soup, zuppa toscana, stuffed bell peppers. All right, guys, I just finished up at the Dollar Tree, and ironically, the one thing that I went there 100% certain I could get, which was these ramen noodle bowls, because they have a 3-pack there for $1, but that was the one thing that the register wouldn't let me do. But I did manage to get this completely free because I used a $1 off coupon. I had to pay the taxes. I got this completely free because I'd used a $1 off coupon, and it was only supposed to be for Tylenol severe cold, but the register took it. And then I got this for 50 cents. So, not a bad haul. I also got a bunch of my stuff. So, hold on, I'm going to flip the camera. Anything with a blue check beside it, I got at the Dollar Tree. So, that's what I need to get. And I'm going in there, and I have to buy some extra juicing stuff because I will be making some juices, like pressed juices for my diet and for my liver, and so I have to spend a little bit more money. So my budget today is $70. Okay, guys, so here is the tea about my herbs. This is Chuck. He's parsley. He's doing great, but he can't stand up on his own. He still has to have my little cat that my friend Bree made to hold him up because he's working on himself, but he's not quite 100%. And then there's this flower that Haley gave me like 1,000,000 years ago, and it's supposed to flower, but it never once did. Never once is this flower. Of course, it would never once flower for me. And then there's this orchid my best friend Liz's mom had at work, and it was dying, and so she gave it to me, but it was in too small of a pot. I put it in a bigger glass jar, and it's doing great now, as you can see. And then this is Stanley. I just brought him home today. He's a basil. Now, Chuck and Stanley are actually lovers. They are meant to be together. Parsley and basil go very well together, but they have both decided that they need some space. So that is why we have these plants in between them. But eventually, when they've worked on themselves and they are better versions of themselves, they will come back together and be a marvelous couple and will help me cook amazing Italian. Bitches, Instapot adventures. Today we are taking on copycat zuppa Toscana soup from Olive Garden. Now, I will tell you, this is one of the very first things I ever actually did on the computer in 98, 99, is I figured out how to hack into the Olive Garden website, their page, to get to their recipes, because I always loved the soup. And now I could just 100% go to a restaurant and eat and taste it. And I have a palate where I'm like, okay, well, this has kale in it. This has sausage. This has potatoes. There's a little bit of cream in there. There's a little bit of garlic. There's a little bit of parsley, a little basil. I can do that now, but back then I couldn't. So this is one of the first recipes I ever hijacked. So this is my version of the Instapot zuppa Toscana soup. Here's what you will need. You will need mild Italian sausage. I will be using 3 of these. Onions, kale, potatoes, and I'm using celery and onions because I have it. You don't need it, but I have it. So I have chopped up about 6 white gold, Yukon Gold potatoes, just Hasselback style. I had 1 rib of celery that I could use, and then 1 carrot, and I don't even need to use those, but I'm using them because why not? And I need to feed the bunnies anyway. And then 2 red onions chopped up pretty small, and then I'm going to add 3 of these, and I'm supposed to chop this up into strips, but I never ever do. I just throw it in there the way that it is. And that's it, y'all. That's my Instapot zuppa Toscana. This is halfway, and I'm going to put the rest in, so hold on just 1 minute, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. And look who's here helping me cook today. Okay, so all the sausage and the spinach are in, and then I'm going to add my chicken broth, and I'm going to add some seasonings. I'm putting oregano, basil, my sage, garlic powder, onion powder, and some ham bouillon and paprika. All right, guys. Look at this soup. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. It looks exactly like the zuppa Toscana at Olive Garden. I can't taste it. It's way too hot. I mean, it is piping hot. So I can't taste it yet, but as you can see, the steam is steaming it up. But look at how yummy it looks, y'all. Oh, I can't wait to have a big old bowl of it. It's going to be so good. I'm going to make some crescent rolls to go along with it. I don't need to, but I'm going to just because, it's a hearty soup, so we should have some bread with it. So the other day, Looney did a video where she talked about how people use a thing to pop this, and that's not the proper way to open biscuits. And I don't know how y'all open biscuits, but just side note, this is how I open my biscuits, because they never open like they're supposed to. So I always just slam them on the side of the cabinet, and then they open. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Why are you acting so nervous? And why are you sweating so much? And...
No, wait, it's not what you think. This is a big misunderstanding. You've got to believe me. Listen, I am telling you, you better listen to me, SpongeBob.
So this is just a quick thank you video to Shaunaburns. If you don't know her, you probably know her as the lady who is trying to help y'all get out of debt. I know her. Not that she knows me, which sounds really weird, but I know her as my TikTok mom. I don't have a paternal mother. She is immensely toxic. She verbally abused me, and she still tries to, but I cut her off 3 years ago, and I maintain a civil relationship with her for the purpose of my brother, who's my best friend. And Shauna, I just wanted to say thank you. You give me hope every single day that even the worst ones turn out better. Even the ones who are put through shit get through it. So thank you.